I'm excited for this week. We get to talk about one of the most awesome topics that happened this week, and I'm sure everybody's already blatantly aware because this server is the world's definition of the game of telephone. Like, if you've ever been in a small town and somebody does something and it's just all over town by the next day because of that local town gossip, that's 9B. So, without further ado, this week, I know for a fact, and I've only logged in for a few minutes, that I'm going to log into pure chaos. And I'm sure that the parties responsible are sitting there grinning in their seats in pure ecstasy. You would think, looking at this, that I am at spawn. You would be wrong in its entirety. I am currently standing in the middle of what is left of meme base. And boy, isn't it just some fun. Like, all the water we had cleared out this way to create that giant glass dome of sorts over here, yeah, completely gone, completely obliterated. At any rate, base is in its entirety gone, which is just awesome in some senses. In other senses, it's disappointing. But, like, it was bound to happen eventually. We had way too many people out here for the base that we had.
Hey, we had 6 people at Auschwitz.
You're right, but, like, keeping a secret is best left to, you know...
Minecart 11.
Yeah, no. Keeping a secret is best left to small groups of people who you trust.
Hey, everybody.
What's new?
What's new? Base is thriving, doing better than ever. Like the new additions. Fib, I like your contribution to the base. The lava casts are beautiful. You did a really good job of taking down Jot Statue. I appreciate that.
To be fair, that needed to be deconstructed for months.
Yeah, that kind of did need to be deconstructed for a while.
I think the most interesting thing about this is it's destroyed enough that people could tell what was here, which is the ideal amount of destruction. There are certain bases that are just completely so obliterated that you have no idea what was ever there or if there was ever really... I like going around and exploring bases that have been sacked, essentially. I mean, it was fun on 2B to do. It's fun here. I do have a copy of Meme Base. I think a couple other people do, too. It'll stay private. It'll be a memory for me. I think we should change the 9B9T description to a server dedicated to creating pride and accomplishment among Minecraft players everywhere.
I mean, there's basically nothing left. I'm not gonna... You guys didn't blow up my garden, though, so that's fine. So I can say we have some plans for another base. A very nice big player move in the coming weeks. It's, we're just going to take the best players that were at this base and make another base.
I'm going to locate another place to put the base. Some of which I can't/won't be doing on a live stream. I'm going to miss the space. It was in a good location. It was.
Yeah, I must admit, we got a lot done. Now we have opportunity to do more and different stuff.
Yeah, and the big thing about a base is, like, people do everything really quickly, and then it just kind of stagnates over time anyway. In other topics we have this week, because everybody's messaged me about the price of Bitcoin, Litecoin, I think I calculated it, and I've got more in coins now than I do in my 401k. And I've been working on my 401k for, like, half a decade. And I wasn't even trying to make this problem happen, it just kind of happened. The price of Bitcoin, Litecoin, IOTA, everything is just, oh hey, it's almost like somebody wanted to box me in there. That's why you never go through a portal without at least the minimum viable kit.
I never go through a portal without a condom.
Portals without condoms, ladies and gentlemen, are always bad ideas. The volatility of Bitcoin this week has been ridiculous, and I'm just waiting for it to crash.
Hedge against the failure. You should bet against...
Yeah, but I don't ever bet against the failure of anything. I want things to fail so I can buy them cheaply, not so that I can blow my money when I'm wrong.
Yeah, but you could bet on the fact that it would fail.
Yeah, but we're in a bubble, so nobody really knows if the bubble's height is ever going to, be capped or whatever have you. For all I know, the bubble could go on up to, like, 90k, 100k, 200k. Me hedging against that failure is just going to drag me into a hole. Yeah, Dogecoin is never going to be a good cryptocurrency. Isn't it one of those that just infinitely prints itself?
Be limited. Scarcity and rarity. System of economics. You guys know Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sundays?
I did indeed, actually.
Yeah, you also know that they hate homosexuals?
I'm not a fan of their business in general.
Really?
Yeah, I think that businesses should stay away from politics and religious endeavors. Any business that does either is just generally a bad business, in my opinion, and I avoid them.
They're pretty
even
much,
if I like their product.
They're pretty much alienating an entire, when they use political or religious views.
They are,
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter if the
else.
political views coincide with my political views or not, or the religious views do, or whatever have you. I don't like them using it in business. It feels
To be honest,
weird.
as long as the food's good, I'm good.
Yo, we're talking about it right now on a live stream, and we're promoting them by talking about it.
I don't think it's actually working, though.
Really? Because I want some Chick-fil-A right now. I feel like all the religious stuff any company does is a well-calculated PR move. Like, close Sunday, I get it, but like, damn, now when I want it on Sunday, I'm going to want even more on Monday.
I don't know, when I get done praising the Lord, I want to go eat some chickies.
The only thing that I really like from Chick-fil-A is their chicken minis. It's like a biscuit, tiny little
those are
biscuit with a piece of chicken in it. And
Yeah,
for
they're-
whatever reason, they do the biscuits just right so that they're crispy and sweet. And it's just...
The thing I don't like is they only do it in the mornings. You
Yeah.
can't get them after.
I wish that they did them all day, but I also wish that they would shy away from politics and religion. Like, is this a complicated business practice?
They need to do like fruit roll-ups did, except put like crosses on your chicken minis.
I had other topics I wanted to actually talk about this week, and I guess I'll start talking about them now. Apparently, there's a $3,000 graphics card that is gold-plated.
Yes, I read about that. Isn't it the Titan 5?
Yeah, two thoughts on that. One, if you have enough money to buy this, you're insane. Well, if you have enough money to buy this and you buy this, you're insane.
Why would it matter if it's gold-plated?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I mean, other than bragging rights, like you go to a party, hey babe, check out my graphics card. It's
Hey, babe, I play League
gold-plated.
of Legends on a gold-plated graphic card.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, gold-plating wouldn't really add anything.
The graphics card market is screwed up anyway due to Ethereum mining. I feel like Nvidia and other companies are taking advantage of this fact, not only for that reason, but by creating things like gold-plated graphics cards to get rid of the miners or whatever have you from that sphere. And all they're really doing is just pissing off their core audience. And eventually, the Ethereum miners are going to leave and go somewhere else, and their core customers will be slighted, and they'll end up going with a new competitor or something else eventually. Like, that's just my general thought.
Yo, Intel has like multi-off-board processing cards, massive parallel process.
There's just no profit in mining Ethereum anyway, and the fact that the cards are still so expensive is ridiculous.
Like mining card, it's to do cryptographic calculation, right?
That's what people use graphics cards for, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting out of here is proving to be slightly challenging. And I'm not
Where
sure
are
if
you?
I would just want to die and go back to spawn or not. And for whatever reason, I keep hitting invisible freaking blocks because Future sucks. I'm just going around at this point. I like how everybody's giving me tips on how to play Minecraft, like I'm supposed to know all of these things or whatever have you. I appreciate the tips, though.
Hey, do you want to meet up with JJ?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Alright, he can come with us to the place.
I mean,
If it's still intact. I don't even know if it's still there, dude.
I presume
guess.
you guys are at spawn, right? It's going to be a long time before I get to spawn.
Last kill, bro.
Yeah, but then I gotta fight my way through spawn.
Everyone's gonna have Colt gear. This is so great.
Colt is excited. Break bed. Kill self.
Alright, Bezo.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've
crap,
respawned
I'll
in the
lead you to
middle of hell.
There are currently 23 players online.
Yeah, my popularity knows no bounds.
Okay.
Yeah, there's somebody else here.
And you're surprised by this?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've been on the highway. I'm not exactly surprised. I'm just warning Colt.
Now,
I managed to pull it off finally. I got
Right.
stuck in a hole. Yeah, I hate walking around the surface of spawn. It's just terrible.
I like Spawn.
I like spawn, I don't like being in spawn.
Yeah, I like the idea of spawn, but when you're there, it's like you want
I like-
to leave after a while.
I mean,
You're probably gonna get there way before I do, but I'm trying.
and
to
both of you are probably
navigate.
going to get there way before I do.
I saw Mean Base as an opportunity to see what people worked at a base and what people didn't. And
Now I've got a list.
Exactly. Yeah.
Colt has been at more base destruction than anybody here.
Yeah. No! Minecart. Carts.
Okay.
Minecart.
All right, he wins. He wins by a small margin.
Every base he makes is like prone to blow up.
The problem is they're low effort. Now I've just learned how to be quiet, not be naughty. So you guys have Wawa down the south?
No, we don't actually.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a horrible
Awesome.
convenience store.
No, it's an awesome gas. What do you have? Sheet? You have sheets down there?
I think so. Very sporadically, though.
What about chevrons? You got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got tons.
You know, for the people who are running around spawn without anything on armor-wise, it's probably not a good idea to be around me. Probably gonna get you killed. Just a thought process. Oh, this is a nice little box. Neat. They blocked off the spawn exit.
I'm watching.
Why are you watching? So you can make fun of me later?
No, I'm outside your house. 32-1 Tabo Lane, apartment 4. What's that from?
Oh, it's Breaking Bad.
There we go.
Sorry, I didn't recognize the address. I did recognize the name. It's been a very real piece of trivia just because, like, people have been throwing pizzas on that house after the show.
They filmed the whole thing in Albuquerque, too.
Yeah. I like when they do that. It creates a bigger sense of realism.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things that I think would be interesting, if somebody created a fake identity for Walter White with that address and, like, made a fake social security number based off of somebody else's. I mean, it wouldn't be good, but it would be interesting. Yeah, that one was a really hard one to get into.
Okay. How about... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How about The Wire? Have you watched that?
I haven't.
Oh, it's older, but it is pretty good.
I recently started rewatching Continuum. Basically, the premise behind the show is that a bunch of terrorists were convicted and sentenced to die. Instead of dying, they managed to escape by traveling back into the past. But along with them went a single cop.
Okay.
But their goal basically was to destroy the United States financial system, and that's about as far in as I've recalled to have gotten.
I hear there's a new Jurassic Park movie where dinosaurs are in.
Ugh. What annoys me about that is they're like, get ready for the trailer. So it's technically like a trailer for a trailer. They've been doing for like the past week or two. It makes no sense.
There is literally no point for that. Also, Movie Pass is awesome. I just had to throw that advertisement out there.
Oh, please. Popcorn came, went away, movie pass.
No, Movie Pass is a service that you subscribe to for $9 a month, and you get a credit card mailed to you. Not a credit card, but a debit card. And if you go to a movie theater or whatever, it will pay for your ticket at the movie theater. And you can do a movie a day, up to like 30 or whatever a month, for like $9 a month.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, but the reason I don't go is because it's too expensive, not because I don't enjoy it.
Exactly.
But this service makes it so much cheaper. What I've been doing for the last couple of days is going to the theater. I have 2 of these cards, right? And picking up tickets for the new Star Trek movie coming out. Not Star Trek, Star Wars, sorry, on the 15th.
Get it, Rob.
I invited all of my friends and stuff to come with me. Yeah, yes, I have friends. For free. Paid $20, got like $100 and some odd worth of tickets thus far. So I have to confirm, because I can't remember, we either got $15 worth of donations this month or $0 worth of donations this month thus far. Also, like, if you can't donate and want to help support the server, there's like a mining client on the actual site. Like, just leave it up on your laptop for, you know, a couple hours or whatever have you.
Yeah, so JJ can hack the Russian government botnet. I meant mining client.
I mean, it doesn't pay a whole lot. I mean, if you leave it up on a decent computer for like 6 hours or whatever, it'll donate like 5 or 6 cents to the server. But 5 or 6 cents is a lot better than 0.
Can I run a botnet?
I mean, if you want to.
I want to find Hillary Clinton's emails. That's what I really want to do.
You and half the GOP. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this stream. It's been fun, guys. Appreciate all the time and energy and things you guys do to help the server.
Yeah.
I have a special request to everybody. If you have a YouTuber that you would like to have stream 9B or whatever, so we can get more people on here, go PM them on YouTube or whatever and just like ask them. Even if you don't like the YouTuber.
Did you try block?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'd block you too, Colt, but I can't. Need that sweet cold cash.
Because I'm the real server owner.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, in terms of total donations, it's basically me then you in total dollars spent. So,
Wow.
later. Thanks, guys.